Hello, hello, my beautiful souls. Okay, so this is our powerful group one. So if you chose group one, this is your reading for what spirit or messages that they have for you. So let's go ahead and we're going to start with our. So here we have the magician, excuse me, transformation. We have the Hermit, and we have the Five of Earth for you guys. Okay, so I feel like you guys have been manifesting some type of change in your life, some type of life changing that you want. And Spirit is saying that be open-minded to the process of how this, will come forward. As far as like, I want to say like you've been really worried about something that's going on with this Five of Earth, and really worried. But we have an angel here. If you can see this is an angel here at the doorway. So you have your spirit guides around you, trying to give you messages and guide you during this time and letting you know not to worry. Okay, the things that you have been wanting and the things that you have been manifesting are going to come into your life, and you're going to realize how powerful this change is going to change your whole perspective of why you had to go through what you were going through or what you're currently going through now. So here we also have another angel here leading this person on, I don't know if they are like holding on to them or giving them something, but and then we have the butterfly, forgive me, also here, which is a sign of transformation or transforming, with the storm or the lightning here. I feel like you've been through a lot. You've been through a lot of shit. You've been through stuff, and you've been feeling stuck, and like you're not going to get through this storm, but in retrospect, you have someone who's guiding you and leading you through this process. So please know that you are not alone. They are here to help you. And during this time of worry, and when you feel like you need something and you don't have enough, know that your guides and the angels are here to support you. They're not going to let you fail. Okay. I'm hearing like fail completely. So you might have to fall down, or you might be beat up a little bit here and there, but they're not going to let you fail completely. They got your back and they have you. So don't feel like you are totally defeated, because you're not. So also with this magician card here, you really been trying to manifest a lot, everything. I feel like emotionally, financially, just overall, a lot of things that you've been wanting to change in your life and hoping to come to fruition. And I'm hearing that it's slowly starting to make its way. It's slowly starting to change. You're going to see the effects with it, with this Hermit, and you're going to see the light shining real bright sooner than later, to where you could say, well, yeah, I do, like, there's going to be hope. Basically, you're going to see a sign of hope coming in. Okay. And I feel like this is what this Hermit is here to tell you. Like, you're going to see a sign of hope. Things might have been underneath and on the wraps for a little while, but you are going to see a sign of hope. I'm just hearing like nothing is far away. Nothing is far away. It's much closer than what you think. So we're going to go on to your next card. Here we have upscale, work, career, and crosswords. Yeah. So you could be in a crossroads crossroads, excuse me, when it comes to your career. You could be feeling like, again, things are not moving. You're really worried about something, especially when it comes to you being able to provide financially for yourself or family, whatever the case might be. I'm hearing like just like basically have enough money. You feel stuck. You don't know what to do. You're worried. But again, we're going back to here where you have someone in your corner. I'm hearing you have multiple people in your corner who's around you, helping you, guiding you, giving you strength. Although it may not feel like it at times, they are. With this card, I'm also feeling like there's a group of people. You might have children, or there's someone who's going to come around, or someone who influences you or teach you something that can contribute to your success in your career. Okay, I feel like for some of you, you're going to have like a lot of followers, like you're more of a leader in something. Like a lot of people depend on you or look up to you or come to you for advice. But I also feel like there's somebody who might be coming to you, or someone who's around that spirit is bringing you to help in a part of your career. Okay, so maybe like someone coming in to finance something of yours, or someone coming in to give you some type of hope and encouragement to where you might feel a little bit better about something with the news that they give you, like something that they're going to tell you, something like that. And I feel like this person is going to be older, or be older in the game, or older in like the area of career that you're in. Like they have more experience basically. So this could be an older person, or a person who has more experience in the field of career that you're in, who's going to come in and help you, or who's going to come in and give you some type of financial support, or some wise knowledge, something like that. Okay. So next we have the unexpected is a secret grace that enhances my soul awakening and nourishes my divine potential. Yeah, see? The unexpected is a secret grace that enhances my soul awakening and nourish my divine potential. So the unexpected that you are going through, not knowing, is something that's going to enhance the awakening and nourish your divine potential. So you're at this point to where, like we talked about, you don't know, you feel really worried about something. This is the unexpected and the unknown. But know that this is leading up to nourish and awakening your divine potential. So I think this comes back to this person or within yourself, to where you're going to be able to really dig deep into yourself and see what it is that you need to do, what your next move is. Because of everything that you've been through, you're going to be able to have much more knowledge and be able to get through things on a much easier flow than what you were before, because you know what it took for you to get there, and the things that you did not have possibly, and now the things that you do have, and you'll be able to look at that and apply that towards your current situation. And I'm hearing help others too. So this is actually something to where you'll be able to help others because of the situation you've been through, or the things that you have experienced from lack of or unknown, and then coming to a place to where you're able to share your knowledge with someone else as well. And I feel like this is also a blessing for someone else. Like you're going to be a blessing to someone else basically, because of the fact that you went through all these times. You will be able to teach and give a helping hand. That's the other message that I'm getting from this card, to someone else who might be in the same position that you are in or you were in, and give them a lot of hope and encouragement and some in inspiration. I'm sorry, y'all. Inspiration and things of that nature, okay? And I feel that can be a blessing in disguise for the next person. So here is your last card we have here, which is with your message, freedom. There is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. Okay, so know that there is nothing that can stop you at this time. Okay, yes, it might seem like you have so many things that's blocking you, things that you cannot get through, things that is just holding you back, but you ultimately have everything you need to build the path and the life that you want down the line. Financially, materialistic wise, it may not seem like that right now, or it may not be at all. But you have the ability to think, you have the ability to plan, you have the ability to lay out what your future is, what you want your future to look like, and manifest that. So although there seems like things are stopping you, there's nothing stopping you from creating or planning what it is that you want and continuing to really give yourself that undivided attention, within faith and hope, or just working towards it in whatever small increments you can do. Even when you don't have the best of means or you don't have things that you want, that doesn't mean that I don't know why I'm feeling like you're a complete failure. You might be feeling like you're failing, or you things are just not looking up like you planned. But please know that shit happens, and that doesn't mean that you won't have a clear path later on. Okay, so don't put those thoughts in your head. You want to continue to be positive, and we have a lot of people, within the spiritual community, that not people within the spiritual, but people outside of the spiritual community, look at and be like, oh, y'all always think it's positive and all this other kind of, well, hell yeah, you want to be positive, why not? Why would you want to think negative? Why would you want to project that negativity onto yourself and the next person? How is that helping you in any way? So, of course, you want to look at things on the positive side. Of course, you want to put out positive messages, because that's what the soul needs and desires. So, I feel like the blessing that you guys have is being able to bless someone else with the experience that you've been through. Okay, and to also know that although things are hard and may look really like shit right now, that you will get it through. You have support with you on the other side. Your guys are rooting you on. Your guys are by your side, crying, cheering you on, just giving you just happy energy and thoughts and motives. I know that may seem a little cringy, but you know what I mean. So I just heard one say, get off your ass and make moves. So somebody is just like sitting around and moping and not even trying to do anything because you have a lack in things. They saying, get moving with what you got. Okay, get moving with what you got and stop feeling sorry for yourself, because things could be a lot worse than what they already are. So those are the messages that I have for you, group 1. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you guys soon. Bye. Into our group 2 here. So hello, group 2. So if you chose group 2, this is your messages, things that you need to know right now. Okay, so let's start off with these cards. So we have the Empress, we have the Nine of Fire, we have Balance, the Queen of Air, and then we'll put this here. We have the Seven of Fire. Okay, let me move that a little bit out of the way here. All right, so All right, group 2. So, you guys might be feeling like you're going through a lot of challenges, or you've been going through a lot of challenges. Um, but I feel like you're coming into a time of abundance, okay, with this Empress. Um, you guys need to know that you are highly protected. Um, I just heard ancestors and guides from your ancestors and guides. I feel like you are prepared for, or they've been preparing you for this moment, because of the challenges that you've been going through. It's because they're preparing you for the moment when you step into abundance, okay? And these challenges that that you have been going through, excuse me, is going to make you a lot wiser and understand and have um, more understanding. Well, I kind of just said that this is experience, but of the process to move forward, okay? So, for example, like if you have been like stuck financially, okay, and things just haven't been moving, and you've been having to do a little less than what you normally have, done in the past, or cut down a lot of things. Once you step into this light of abundance with this Empress and um, whatever else the time might be for you, I feel like you're going to be able to really balance your finances way better than what you did before, because you understand what it is not to have, or you understand what it is to be able to have something saved, just in case you need it for a rainy day or things like that. And this can be for anything. So as far as like in a relationship, if you was going through a relationship and things just went to shamble and shit, and you had to back away from this person, or this person ain't been calling you, you been feeling real shitty and like, why the hell they ain't calling me no more, or what's going on, should I reach out? And it's just been a whole emotional break for you. I feel like this is preparing you for the person who is meant to be in your life, or preparing you to be alone so that you can just go through these times and get to know the person who is really meant to be in your life when they do come around, and see what it is that how you're really supposed to be treated. Now, I'm here for all of y'all. Y'all might have to go through at least another person or two before you get to your soulmate. That's not for everybody. If you have not met your soulmate yet, okay? But again, it's all learning lessons, and I don't feel like these next relationships will be bad. I feel like it's just still something that you need to learn from them, but not I'm hearing like not too painful, not painful in that way than maybe of what you have experienced in the past. Now, I also feel like you are starting to really gain the knowledge of being in control of yourself, okay? So with this balance card, I feel like because you have went through these challenges and you had to step into this time, you're learning to balance everything that's going on within you. And because you are balancing everything with you, you are becoming a stronger individual and nurturing yourself and those around you. Some of you can have children or be pregnant. I heard a friend of yours could be pregnant. Some of you could be the head of your household. Some of you could actually, because she has her feet here with no shoes, you could like just to be barefooted and not have to be in shoes all the time. Okay, I completely understand that, because that is me 110%. I'd rather be in like something where my feet is out, like sandals or something. I love tennis shoes though, but something where I could be free. But anywho, yeah. And I'm feeling like water is really good. So you guys, some of you could be a water sign: Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Or 4 of air sign, which is Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra, but that doesn't have to be. We also have maybe some fire sign here too. Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. Did I say Aries already? Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini for air. Did I say that? I don't know, y'all. I'm just making sure that I'm saying everything. But, you know, you get the point. So, yeah. And I feel like you guys also have, I just heard Archangel Raphael around you guys. And Archangel Michael for some of you. Okay? Yeah. Okay, what else do we have here for you? So, next we have teach and share. See? I told you. So, well, kind of, and educate. So, this is a time to where, because you went through all these challenges, you are learning, okay? And this is just a point in your life when they're teaching you about things. And again, very similar to Power One, you're going to be able to share these experiences that you went through with somebody else. You guys can literally be a teacher, or you could be going to school or classes or something to where you have some type of mentor. You guys might also like to read or write. I just heard writing can be beneficial for you, so maybe like journal writing for some of you. Some of you also have an elder ancestor who is really present around you, or who really guides you. Or I just heard, or an elder spirit guide. Some of them might be Buddha. I don't know. I just heard Buddha or monks. Okay, something about that. Okay. And what else do we have here? So, we have 11:11. Answered prayers. 11:11. Answered prayers. 11:11. Answered prayers. See? Look at that. So, again, abundance. Because you have been through so many challenges, or you currently might be going through challenges, Spirit wants you not to give up on faith and know that you are coming into a time of answered prayer and abundance, because you are being prepared for this, okay? You're being prepared to accept this answered prayer in abundance. Unfortunately, it may not be in the way that you want it to, but you're being prepared for that. So please know that. I just heard like time is not everything, and something about time being precious. So it's kind of two contradicting things. So I don't know if you feel like time is precious, but Spirit is saying time is not everything. Like, just, you know, don't think so much about time. Just give yourself space and opportunity to grow, or to figure things out, or come into your own. Don't put a time stamp of how long you think it may have to be. Although it's very frustrating when we don't see anything, and you know, we can't see any benefits or any movement or any change. They don't want you to feel defeated, or like everything has to be within a certain time and increment to know that you're growing. So you could be asking questions about what you should do next, or which step you should go, because it just seems like shit is just not moving, you know. Or maybe it is starting to move for you. Maybe you have already come out of this time and now you're stepping into your 11:11. You could be seeing 11:11 a lot too. Let me just point that out. The number 3 could be significant to you. And then we have 14 here as well. Okay, so 3 can also be the month of March. Some of you could be, I just heard some of you could be coming into wealth within March. That would be March of next year. Or something about planning something in March, for March. Again, 14 here, so the day 14, or this reduces to 5, which is May as well. So take it how it resonates with you. All right, so our last card here, it says, if you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. Okay? If you could do anything, what would it be? I want you to think about that right now. If you could do anything, what would it be? What would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. So what would it be? What would be something that if you could do anything, would it be? And it's from your heart, not from your mind. What is it that you really desire from your heart? Of course, a lot of us be like, oh, I'm gonna make $1,000, 100 or 100,000, or just make a certain amount of income. But where is that really stem from in your heart? Where is it stem from in your heart? Do you want to build a legacy for yourself or your family, or maybe you do just want to just have that income for now? Like, what is it stemming from in your heart? That's something that Spirit really wants you to think about as you come into this time of abundance and answered in prayers that's going to be answered. Make sure you're thinking about what it is that is really stemming from your heart when you come into this. And they don't want you to leave from that notion. So what I'm meaning by that is not to be selfish or greedy when you do come into a time of abundance, or when you do have extra. Know what you have to go through or what you've been through, and be able to take a piece of that and share with somebody else. Not saying you have to share, give a certain amount of money to people. Knowledge goes a long way, but be patient and just have an open heart to others who might be going through similar situations than you did, or you are currently are, or have been through. You know what I'm saying? They want you not to be caught up when you do get into this time of abundance with materialistic things. Okay? Be caught up in a place to where you can't see what it took you to get there. Okay, so I think that's the main message that they want to give out to you guys. So this is the message that I have for you, group 2. I hope you enjoyed this, and thank you for being here, and I will see you soon. All right, so we're going to go ahead and go into group 3. So group 3, these are your messages. We're going to start off with these and see what you guys have. So we have the King of Earth, which has something on it. Let me take that off. There we go. And then we have the 7th of Air. We have the 8 of Water, the King of Water, and the 5 of Water. Okay, we have a lot of water sign here. All right, so so you guys could be heavy, like just a lot of emotions could be going in, like heavy in your emotions right now. A lot of water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer could be significant. Doesn't have to be, but could be significant. But I feel like you guys have been really searching for a time of forgiveness and knowing. The light just went out. There we go. And trying to figure out where your next step is. I feel like people probably disappointed you. And you've been really cautious with who you give your heart to, or the people you come in contact with, because you just feel really, you could feel really defeated, or you could feel just like overwhelmed really, and feeling like you shouldn't have made certain choices, or you wish you made different choices, or just the thought of not knowing if you should forgive somebody or how to forgive somebody. But Spirit wants you to know that you have, I'm hearing your spirit guides are with you as well and trying to work with you during this time. They know your heart has been broken or is broken, but they don't want you to live in that pain, okay? They don't want you to live in that thought of regret or disappointment. They want you to forgive and try to move as far as you can. Now, see, even with this Seven of Air, we have the same angel here. So yeah, I think there's one specific female spirit guide who is with you, or a loved one. For some of you, I'm hearing a mother or a grandmother that is with you a lot and is around you during this time. And some of you might, just like I said, feel really guarded and really cautious about who you give your heart to or who you talk to about a situation. I don't know why I'm feeling like you went through something and you're not really talking about it with certain people, and you're really cautious about who you should talk to or tell, especially if it's something that really broke your heart or hurt you, like, or you could be going through something to where it's really emotionally getting to you, but you don't want to talk to anyone about it. You don't feel like you can. You don't want to be judged, or you don't want to seem weak. But Spirit is saying that's not the case. Like, you are a beautiful person, and I feel like there's somebody around who's very compassionate and understanding that you can talk to, but because you're afraid, you don't want to do that, because you don't want to be judged. But they're saying you don't have to worry about that. If there's somebody that you know that you can talk to, who you know is really a sweet person at heart, and they have the most respect, or the most the best interest for you, then don't be afraid to talk to this person about what you're going through, okay? Because you need to release some of that. You need to release some of this guilt, some of this regret, okay? Because it's not serving you to hold it all in alone and not talk to you. And I feel like once you do that, you're able to come into the place where you can walk through whatever it is that you're trying to get through, and you can make it and feel much more empowered in this time. You know, leaving all these other cups behind and walking towards a path that you know is right for you. So it's important that you allow yourself to open up if you can, because you should. For some of you, you might need to talk to a father figure, or this could be dealing with a father figure, or a grandfather, to where you having a lot of regret or disappointment in, or feeling like you disappointed them, or a lot of regret that you didn't get to talk to this person. But no, there is no hard feelings. You know, that's just, I'm hearing like you need to move forward and know that it's okay to feel how you feel, and know that emotions are a part of life. You just have to face them. As hard as it might be, but you can do it. And sometimes in order to face them, we have to talk to other people. But the other thing that I'm getting from this King of Earth is that there could be someone coming in, a male figure who is really generous with their time. and their money, and who's able to or willing to help you out, but you gotta just talk to them and let them know what's going on, okay? And not bottle it in and hold it in, because you never know what someone would do for you if you don't just ask or talk. What's the point? I mean, what's so bad, at least, about asking? Just asking. I know it's pride, it's a pride thing, but if we ask, the least I can say is no. Or if they start asking questions, then you can just say, well, I just wanted to ask, but that's okay. You can just cut that off and keep moving on. You don't have to answer any questions you don't want to, I don't believe, but, I don't think it's a bad thing to just ask if you feel like you have someone you can talk to or come to for a little bit more financial support. And this could definitely be a male figure for you guys, or someone who, if it's not a male figure, it could be someone who holds a lot of masculine energy, or who's very, I don't know why I want to say who's very authoritative, or if it's a female figure, she could be the one that has a lot of great financial situations going on with them, and not afraid to share if you ask, but they might come off as a little intimidating for you to talk to them, because they might be older and they might say little things here and there. But I feel like if you just talk to them, you might be surprised with the reaction that you get from them. Especially if you might feel like this person is a little bit too hard. It's hard to communicate with, because it's like in the past they just really seem judgmental or things like that. I feel like this person could have a change of heart. For some of you, I feel like this could be like a great aunt or auntie, if this is not a father or an uncle figure of that nature. Okay, so here we have connect with water. So yes, a lot of water again. Something about the water with you guys. So Spirit wants you guys to hydrate. Okay, go near the water to deep breathe in, breathe out. Allow yourself to get in the motion of releasing whatever energies that you might have, negativity. Go out by the water, sit by the beach or a lake, and just look out to the water and take some deep breaths and let go. Drinking water and doing breathing exercises is actually something you could do as well. Some of you might be going on a water trip soon, or to like a water park or something. That could be something as well, but something with connecting with water where you will just feel an instant amount of relief for being around there, or also making sure that you're staying hydrated with water. Okay, so you guys ended up having 2 of these. Everyone else had 1, but 2 had popped out for you guys, so we're just going to go ahead and read it. So we have the base chakra. Okay, a base chakra blessing for soul foundation that supports the manifestation of your heart's true beauty and the highest good. So making sure that you are aligned with your heart chakra, your base chakra, I'm sorry. Something about the heart chakra as well. Oh yeah, because we're talking about emotions. So I'm going to say heart and base chakra for you guys is something that you really need to focus on, and making sure that you're aligned with it. And one of those things is being out with nature, like we said with water for the base chakra, standing out in the ocean, in the sand, in the water, taking some deep breaths and manifesting those things that you really want to create for yourself, or releasing any negative energy. So I'm seeing somebody go out to a beach barefooted, walking along the shore, standing right there where the water can base your feet, where you come into, where the sand is, and just taking a deep breath and saying whatever it is you need to say. I release this guilt. I release this negative energy that I'm holding on to, or whatever it is that you release. I release this person out of my life. I don't want to think about them no more. I just want to move forward, whatever the case might be. And for the heart chakra, I feel like this is a time where you can write it down or just say it out loud and ask your spirit guides, or if this is a mother or grandmother on the other side, to help guide you and protect your heart during this time, okay? Now, the last one you have here is, why does this one start? Oh, appreciating my soul progress creates confidence and excitement to embrace new challenges and expand my spiritual horizons. See? Yes. So appreciating your soul's progress. So know that whatever little progress you are making, it is creating and expanding your spiritual horizon, okay? So the little steps that you're making at this time to let go and release of whatever this guilt or feeling that you might be having is making bigger steps to creating that light and that path you want for yourself. So continue to do so in those ways that we just talked about. And lastly, this is your last card here, and your message is, when it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. All these messages are coming together. This is also about the heart, so maybe that's why I said heart chakra as well when I was talking about the base chakra here. So I'll read it one more time. When it comes to the matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands the understanding of life and love. Okay? So there's no right or wrong when it comes to your heart. Every choice you make expands the understanding of life. So we go through these choices, and we go through these experiences in life to get us to the next step or the next phases of our life, okay? So know that when we go through and we feeling defeated or regret or pain or remorse in our heart, it's just a stepping stone for us to get to the next step that we need to be within our lifetime. And it might be hurtful and take a little time, but it's a part of our process, unfortunately, and a part of the plan that we wrote out for ourselves before our souls came back here on earth. Or if this is your first time here on earth, you never know. But I feel like a lot of you here are old souls for some reason. But yeah, I just heard Egyptian queen. So I don't know if some of you in your past life was Egyptian queen, or you have some type of Egyptian in your past lives, if you know anything about that. All right, well, this is the message that I have for you for group 3. I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you guys for listening and being here. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you guys do, and I appreciate every single one of you. Have a beautiful, beautiful day, and I will talk to you guys soon.